guys, and welcome to something very different from the channel, but I really enjoy it, so come along with me and explore the world with Geoguessr. This is a game that is based on Google Maps. You have to guess your location. There's different categories you can guess your location in. If I scroll down, you can basically, if I explain this, it puts you somewhere random on the planet. Or in Japan, Sweden, United Kingdom, United States, Taiwan. There's some other city options here too, like London if you want to go to London. But we're going to do the United Kingdom, and we're going to try and work out where Geoguessr puts us. It'll give us 5 different places, and we get scored based on our position closest to where we actually really are. You can actually give each other seeds and play this game with your friends. Very interesting game. So we're going to do the UK. So let's just do this. Let me know in the comments how this is going. Let me know if you're going to enjoy more of this, or if you would rather me do something else. Personally, I enjoy doing this. Maybe you can challenge me if you played some Geoguessr yourself. I'll put a link in the description if you want to play this game. So we're kind of in a bit of a mixed area here. It's kind of like old houses, new furbished houses, and I'm assuming down here these look like council houses, council terrace style. Doesn't really tell me much about what part of the United Kingdom we're from, but there are a few telltale signs that we can pick up along the way here. One of the main things we can do is actually look for a road, and usually it'll tell us our closest city. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a bit of development going on around here too. And I don't like judging people, but usually looking at the type of area we're in kind of helps as well. So this is a street name here. Let's just go back down here once more. There's going to be graphical glitches on screen too. I can't really help this. So Bodden Street. Sometimes you can work out what part of the UK you're in too, because obviously you've got Scotland, England and Wales, plus you've got Northern Ireland if you want to include that. It's part of the United Kingdom. Well, it actually is part of the United Kingdom, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're not in Wales because there would be Welsh on speed signs or something like that. We don't always have Welsh on every single sign going, but there is usually a given tell. Okay, so we got an industrial area here. This has got a sign. So we've got Moss Industrial Estate. That really doesn't give us too much to go by, but usually some of the businesses around here may have their names based on the geographic location. So let's go through here and check out some of the business names. Some of them might be big brands, and some of them might be brands that are only specific to where we are. As you can see, there's a little map down here on the right corner. Once you do kind of decide where you roughly are in the UK, you just click like this and it'll put an orange icon down, and you click make guess, which we're not going to do yet because I want to scout around and look for some more evidence. This game is kind of funny in a way, because do you know what they say, people actually climate for share. Do you know what they say, if you put too much information about yourself on the internet, it gives other people chances to try and work you out and stalk you potentially in real life and stuff like that. Well, Geoguessr kind of does that in a way, because it makes you have to think very evidential, is that even a word, of where you are based upon what's going on. So if someone posted an image online of them being somewhere, you could potentially do a bit of research into where they are and where they live based on Westco employees only. If you know what I mean, just based on a picture, you could probably use your brain and find a bit of information. So it looks like we're looping around here. I don't think we're gonna get far on this one. Some of these are actually quite tough. So we got Burnt Tree Vehicle Hire. Where I live locally, there is actually a Burnt Tree Vehicle Hire too. I thought that was specific to South Wales, but if we're not in South Wales, it looks like it must be a larger company again. I'm really puzzled why some of these companies don't actually have their location on here. Delicious organic food and drink, weekly home deliveries. Able and Coal. I mean, some of these businesses are like Northumberland building contractors or something like that. You know what I mean? There's like nothing really going here. So let's continue going down for the industrial estate here. If I see any bigger signs on the businesses, we will go and investigate. This is quite standard of a business. You got the 2 chairs out front because the business doesn't come in that very fluid. So these are doing chassis and cabs for vehicles, but the sounds of it. Where are these? Auto extract systems. Molly services. Leaf Field Construction. So, is there a place called Leaf Field in the UK? And it looks like there must be a Royal Mail distribution centre around here, because that's Parcel Force. But Parcel Force is not part of the UK. Part of the UK, part of Royal Mail. I'm not sure. Okay, so we got Leaf Field. That is our only sign at the moment. It looks like we're gonna have to go for a guess at some point. I don't want to take too long just doing these. I tell you what, let's go down this road, and I'm gonna have to go for a random guess. Please do not be in Wales, because I would show myself up most horrifically. Not even noticing my own country, but I can't imagine this being in Wales. Okay, we got a biker business. Industrial tire services, branches throughout the UK. I need just a basic location. Like, some of these businesses really are not giving us much information to go by. So we've currently got an area code here. I'm gonna like skip using Google to do this, because the aim of the game is actually to do this without using Google. But we're back on the main road here. I think we could technically push for a local city sign. So Moss Industrial Estate, Lowtown High School is that way. Sometimes the letting agencies have a name on them, but it looks like we are not getting much information here. There has to be a local city sign somewhere, or just a town, you know. Clyde's Hollands. I am really struggling. I'm gonna say this is definitely not Manchester. Liverpool, this is totally different. Maybe you can't really be too north neither. Underneath management, traditional sandwiches, and then we've got the local Chinese restaurant. So we've got buses, bus routes. I mean, if there was like a bus timetable, it'd be pretty cool if we could like see that. Kennels. Okay, so this is kind of like an A road now. Sports. Oh yeah, this sign would definitely give us information. We need to like not go past it. St. Helens, Manchester, Wigan. I was just like, so Warrington. So we are kind of in between Manchester and Liverpool. Okay, so but we've been here for a while now, so I can't really spend too much time on here. So I'm just gonna put the cursor. See, look, we got Wigan, Warrington here. St. Helens is by here. So I'm gonna put my cursor roughly in between there and guess. And we was not that far away, so there we go. This is our first one. I actually didn't do too bad there. That sign kind of helped out in the end. Okay, so let's go on next one. I'm gonna try and speed up on these. I do apologize, but sometimes you need to find so much evidence to do this. It looks like we're kind of in the world, and actually you do get positions where you are quite in the wilderness, but it does kind of where is this vehicle going? It does kind of get a bit tough, but I do enjoy this game. Obviously you can't play it all the time because it spends a lot of time, but you know, working at these positions. Okay, so we're in the countryside, or in the sticks as my girlfriend would put it. It could be a number of different places. Oh, we come to a dead end. Private road. Alright, we're gonna have to go back down here. We're not gonna find too much civilization around here, but if we can find just a house, maybe cottage name, and so on. But I'll put the link to this in the video description if you guys want to try and beat me. But I don't think that's going to work out because I kind of did half the work for you, especially if my guesses are quite close to the existing places anyway. Okay, so this could easily be Wales. I mean, like, there's nothing here that really defines our location within the United Kingdom. I mean, we could be anywhere. I mean, if we was close to where I live, I would probably recognize the hills. There's kind of like a fingerprint to it, and when you live in like an area like me, I do live in an area very similar to this. The hills are kind of like a fingerprint, and even if someone just showed me a silhouette of the hills, I would probably instantly recognize it as my home. So we kind of need a village or something. There are sheep here, of course. Just need to point that bit out, like any young Welshman would do. Point out the natural, beautiful animals. Okay, so we found a road. So this is a great sign now. This is great help. The thing is, I don't want to go stray too far away from our original location. But given that we have like not much information to go by because we're like in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's a slow area. So we're in Wales. So we've discovered a bit of Welsh. Araf, which means slow. So based on my knowledge of Wales, oh my god, I'm just totally going to show myself up now. Places like this would be towards mid, not mid here, but probably just north. I mean, because out here there's not much civilization really. I almost spun myself around. I just need one sign with a bit of English or Welsh on it, and I probably would guess this quite well. We just need one sign. I don't recognize the place. I don't recognize it yet anyway. Okay, so we got a sign over here. We need to read this. and we went past the roundabout. The sign should be here. So Newtown. I'm trying to figure out where Newtown is. It should be quite big on the map, actually. Newtown. And then I don't even Llanidlos. Can we keep going around the roundabout? There should be a sign pointing towards different town. This is so weird. Okay, so I'm thinking the Bracken Beacons are just north of, like, Bracken Beacons here, or the Rhondda. Where would the Rhondda be? It would be by here somewhere. Watch me fail big time on my own country. Get the points in. Okay, so it's mentioned in some places that I don't quite know. So I've heard of Newtown before. There it is, right by here. So we're gonna have to go quite close to Newtown. Welsh Pool, Shrewsbury, Llanidlos, right by here. So I guess we was like by some roundabout by here, and we're kind of going towards one of these. So let's just do that. I could have actually just got the name of the road, but let's do it. And we was kind of close. I mean, it did mention Newtown on signs, and this place here was on one of the signs too. So we're quite close to Aberystwyth. And it's the other place and the other place here that was mentioned. Okay, wherever. So we didn't do too bad there. So this picture is quite old. Unless you zoom out, we're in the middle of the wilderness again. If you're still watching this video, I commend you for your attention. I think I'll do another video like this in the future, but I think we're gonna do like the entire world in the next one. I did try London, like just London locations, but I don't know enough of London to do that. It would be kind of cool if they had like a Cardiff one, like my local city, or Wales's capital city of Wales, my friend. We need to get out of this rural area. This could be anywhere, like literally anywhere, and we might not even be able to get out of civilization. So is that the ocean over there? Is that the ocean, or is it just a bank? You should get these and see the water here, usually in like agricultural areas. So I'm trying to think, because I travel on the train quite often, where would be these farmlands? Where would these farmlands be? I think we've hit the end of the road here. I think the Google driver, the person who was driving this camera car, just got fed up because he got to the end of the muddy track and was like, oh, I just don't care anymore. Maybe this truck in front has got some writing on it that we can read at some point, possibly. Just some slight telltale signs of where we are. That's just like saying there's a sheep gate, sheep fence. Yeah, like this by here. Okay, so that's referencing the train track. Is there any town signs around here? There has to be. So this one's like, I can't even think anything up for this at all. I guess we're gonna have to go for a random guess. Oh, unless we... I don't even know which way he's coming from then. There's some houses up here though. Let's just have a quick look. I need to find the evidence. So I guess Farmer Giles lives around here somewhere. Can we see the name of the letting agency who's trying to sell that house? I don't think we can. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. No, we can't find note. Okay, so let's just go left side of Leicester. Leicester, maybe. Let's just go somewhere in the wilderness down by here. We're probably miles off. I do apologise. Let's have a look. We was in Northern Ireland. Well, that proves one thing. I don't know Ireland very well, do I? Okay. We're on number 3 now, and we're in the damn wilderness again. I do enjoy this game, but sometimes they need to... They don't need to pull up common spots, but they need to pull up areas that do have... They do need to pull up areas that have a level of population or significance, maybe. Okay, let's try and get... Stafford Sons is the agency around here. Howland Hills. So we're going towards more hills. I bet my girlfriend's dad would be good at this game, because, you know, when you get older, you sort of pride yourself on knowledge of your travels. Well, I think so. I think when people get older, they kind of like... They like making sure that everyone knows that they've been to all these places. So, yeah, I think my girlfriend's dad would know about... No disregard to him in any way whatsoever, but my auntie and uncle are like it too. You talk to them and they just want you to like know how much they've already done something you've done before. Okay, so we could be anywhere. We could be still in Wales, man, but there's no way of knowing. It does look very Welsh. Especially the way the tree line's cut. I mean, we like looking after our trees in Wales. It's not too hilly though. Wales is very significant for... I mean, it's hilly, but in Wales we got proper hills, you know. Alright, let's do a few more clicks, and if we don't see anything, I'm gonna have to go for a 100% guess. It looks like... Have we come to the end of our travels? It feels like it's just spinning me round right now. It's just like wherever direction it feels like it. Okay, so let's go for somewhere... We're not going to go for Wales, but we're going to go somewhere I kind of know there's a bit of hillage. So let's just go just outside Lancashire. Lancaster. This is going to be miles away. Oh, it wasn't actually too bad. It was on the other side, just over here. So it was just above York. Yeah, Middlesbrough. Not too bad. Okay, so There's a sign right by here on this one, and it says Nose Loan. Someone's house there. It looks like this house is down here, just past the tree line. We are kind of making our way towards bigger roads. There's more houses over there. This looks kind of Welsh to me, if I was to be honest. It looks like something that would be in the valleys of Wales, you know, but... Grange of Barry. So, there is a Grange town in Cardiff. See, as you can see, Barry's right here. And there's Grange town there. Grange of Barry. Is there a Grange in Barry? Pontypridd Road. Okay, so it's given me an idea. But would there be a Grange in Barry? We'll have to find out. So let's go around towards these houses over here. Oh, it's dead end. Can we... Barry Station! Where's Barry Station to? This one's Barry Station here. 1 mile away. I think this is the most luckiest sort of thing ever, is that we've got like things that are quite close to where I live. This video is going to take forever. I do apologize. Feel free to skip through it wherever you like. But I think we need to take, yeah, Grange of Barry, National Trust. What? National Trust for Scotland? What? Don't tell me there is a Barry in Scotland. National Trust for Scotland, Barry Mill. If I'm going to like... if I'm gonna put this in Wales... Oh, it could actually be Scotland now. There's like fields here. Barry doesn't really have fields, I don't think. But there are some nice places in Barry which might change your mind. I mean, some people don't like Barry in South Wales because it's a bit scrubby. Right, some of these photos are old. So what does this say? William Park, Cotside Quarry. Okay, so we're gonna check these signs by here, and I'm gonna go for a guess. This is so confusing though, because we've got to go up the road. We've got to double check the Barry station. That National Trust of Scotland thing is like really confused me. Pamu Golf Club, Carnoustie. I mean, it is kind of Welsh. It's confusing me. I mean, we could always just go to Barry, like, sort of train station and like, because I've been there. 2 miles to Barry Station, yeah. Pam Golf Club. There's like these golf clubs in Barry. They can afford that. Sorry if you're from Barry. I'm just having a joke. But I'm just so confused, man. There's got to be a sign like saying Cardiff this way, though. If it is like There's a sign here. But there's like, it's hard because there's no really real definitive Welsh going on around here. Barry Mill, Barry, quarter of a mile, town centre. Welcome to Keralis. It's gotta be Scotland there. It's the Scottish flag on there, man. But it was like the Griff of Barry, and I'm like, hang on, there's a Griff's town in Cardiff, which is quite close to Barry. So where's these golf courses to then? Oh my gosh, I don't think we're gonna get any close, man. Carnoustie. This looks like, this really does look McDonald Smith Drive. Yeah, Scottish names coming out now. It really does look like something like around where I live. We need like a city sign though. I do apologize, this video is probably taking a while, but I do love the investigation of like playing this game. It's great. But there's got to be a sign saying where's the closest city. Alright, so we're gonna go for a random guess. I don't know where Scotland's kind of like golf courses really are. I do know where Scotland's main population is, and that's Glasgow and Edinburgh, of course. So there's got to be Barry train station. It's got to be on a main route, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go in by Perth. We're gonna pull just down by it. So, oh, it's right on the map too. The name's right there, Carnoustie. Alright then, fair enough. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This link by here is going to go into the video description. My total score is 15,386. I dare you to challenge me, mostly rather than me challenge you, unless you want to use this link before watching the video, but it's probably too late now. The worstest one I had was obviously the one in Northern Ireland. I was quite close in the Wales one. The one in between Liverpool and Manchester, right by here, was pretty close. Like, that's surprising actually. But when it said St Helens and like Warrington and Wigan, I was like, hang on. So we didn't do too well on this one here, and we didn't do too well on here. But yeah, it's, you know, if you look at it, it's not too bad really overall. But yeah, I want to say thanks for watching, guys. The next one will be a full worldwide one, so look out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching and peace out.